Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are actually getting some clues from my videos, and in today's video I want to show you how you can solve this task. This is actually a group project. Okay, now you can see it here. It's a group project. So in today's video I want to show you how you can get everything done 100%. Okay, now if you're just seeing this channel for the first time, please do well to subscribe to my channel, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. So let's go straight ahead to the video of the day. Okay, now I'm going to provide you every code you need, all working 100%. okay, now remember this, you're going to work with VI, and the checker already runs the GCC, so you don't have to work anything with the GCC. And then you have to create your README, and Betty has to be in place as well, your Betty style. So, and don't forget, lastly, your main.h has to be there to contain your prototypes. Okay, now first thing first, you have to create a new repository, because it's written down there that you have to create a repository, yeah, that is printf. Okay, so at this point what you do, and remember these are all the prototypes that you have to input in the main.h. so the first thing you do is you go to your repository. I believe you know how to do that, your GitHub. Okay, when you get to your GitHub, you log in and then head to your dashboard, and then when it opens, just hold on, I think my network is a bit slow, but I'm just going to be very fast and concise so that this video doesn't consume much. Okay, so at this point what you just do is you create a new repository by clicking here. Okay, so once you click here, it brings up the page for creating new repository. So at that point oh, come on, my network is kind of creeping. Okay, so at this point now, what you just do at this point is you input the repository name with it, which is printf. Okay, now this is going to show already exists because I already have this created. So, but this is what you do. You just type in only printf here. You leave this place blank. Okay, leave it blank, and then leave it in public. Don't click anything here, just leave it that way. And then you scroll down to this part, just leave everything as it is, and then you click on create repository. Now the moment you've done that, the next thing you do is you go to your sandbox. Okay, you go to your sandbox or your git bash, whichever one you're using, and then which is like this. Okay, at this point you have to clone that repository that you just created. You have to clone it into your local machine. So this is for those in case you've forgotten how to do that, you just copy git clone. Okay, you can just copy this git clone up until this point, and then in case you've forgotten how to get your personal token, here's how you get your personal token. You go to your settings. Now that you are at your settings, you go to developer settings. Okay, so at this developer settings, you can see where they wrote personal access token. Yeah, so you click on personal access token, and then it's supposed to open up here for you at this point. Okay, So let me just see what this seems like a new okay. So you can click on tokens basic. This is where you generate your token. When you click here, you just click on generate. You see the duration, how long you want it to stay before expiry. I usually advise you to set it to infinity. Okay, set it to infinity so that it doesn't just expire while you're still using your token. Okay, so once you're done generating it, you copy out that token because that's the only time it's going to be displayed for you. It's going to be displayed just once, and then you copy it out and save it somewhere. That's the token you're going to use to impute here. Okay, now once you impute your token here, you continue in that. So it's more like you're just going to type git clone space https // then you impute your personal token, which looks somehow like this. Okay, you paste it here, and then the next thing you do is at github.com / and then your GitHub username is what you're going to impute here. So anytime you log into GitHub, you're going to see your username displayed there. So you just impute that your username. Let's say, for example, your username is this. Okay, now that's just what you're going to put there /printf. Once you're done, you hit enter. Now I'm just this name here is not what you're going to key in. You make sure you put your own username, your GitHub username, and you hit enter. It will automatically clone your new repository into your local machine. So that's how you get it done. So for every part they put this, your personal token is that token I showed you how to generate, and then your username is your GitHub username /printf, and then that's how you create the new repository called printf. And then when you do your ls and hit enter, you're going to see, where are you? Okay, you're going to see it right here. So this is the repository you just created. Now the next thing you do before you proceed into doing anything, first of all, you change your directory into the printf and then hit enter. At this point, you now have to configure your email and your username, your GitHub email and your GitHub username, so that whenever you are done imputing your files or creating your files and your codes, and you're doing your GitHub git push, it will just go straight up without demanding for username and your token. So what you just do is, at this point now, while you're in this directory, you just do your git config -- global user email. Okay, just like this, git space config space -- global space user dot email space. You put this quotation sign, and at this point you enter your email. Let's say your email is, just at this point impute your own personal email at gmail.com, and then you close it, and then you hit enter. It's going to automatically log this, and then the next thing you do is to input your name. Okay, so at this point, I'm just going to wipe this off, but in your case, you're going to hit enter, then you do your git config, space dash dash global user dot name, and then at this point you input your name inside this quotation. Okay, now once you're done, you hit enter and it's going to automatically log you in completely. So whenever you're done with your coding and all you need to do, you can now do your git add, git commit, and git push. Okay, so the next thing you do, now that we are done with that, the next thing you do is you create your readme. Now these are all the files you're going to create inside your printf directory. Okay, these are all the files you are to create. Not to worry, I have already prepared all these things and it's going to be in a file that you can access through your Google Docs. Okay, all the codes are there for you to just review and then type them in yourself, or you copy and paste, then read through. Make sure you go through it to understand them better. So you can take your time to create all these files one at a time, and then get the document that's in the description corner, and you can do your copy and paste to get all these codes. They're all working and 100%. Okay, so first of all, you start with the readme. At this point, you do your vi. You know how to create these files using your vi readme. Okay, use your vi, create your readme.md, and then you hit enter. So edit anyways. Just recover. So here we have the readme. Okay, so like I said before, all the codes and everything you need to create your files are already in the document that I'm going to make available to you guys. So just go to the description box and get the codes for yourself, look through, read through, and then apply them. Okay, now this is it for the readme, and you know how to start your input here. You just have to click on your I. So I would activate the insert mode for you. When you're done, you click on escape and then you do your shift:\WQ. Shift:\WQ is to write and quit or save and quit. Now you have successfully created this one. The next thing you do is to create your main.h. Okay, so you can just do your vi space main.h and then hit your enter. Now this is the code you're going to input for your all these codes for your the main.h file. So I'm going to make all the codes available for you guys. So you just copy and paste and then just read through, make sure there's no error so you understand better as well. If you wish to type it yourself, then you type it. So the next thing is you save and quit using your :WQ, and then with that you have successfully created your main.h. So once you're done, right in the document I've made available for you guys, you're going to see all these files and their codes. So you just open them one at a time. The next you should do is your printf.c. So you just do your vi space printf.c, okay, and then you hit your enter. Sorry, it's supposed to be underscore, so I'll just quit this one. It's supposed to be vi underscore printf, and then you hit enter. So these are the codes you are going to input. It's quite much, so you just have to type them one at a time. It's or you copy and paste. Okay, so once you're done, you can do your escape shift colon WQ. That's if you're, since you're just creating yours, but mine I'll just use the Q to quit. And I have successfully, or you have successfully created your print F file, okay, underscore print F file. So you are going to repeat all that for everything here, all these files, one at a time. You're going to repeat that one at a time for every file there. Okay, now once you're done with printf, the next thing you should do should be, or you can just start from, it's well arranged in the file, so you can just pick one and start. Okay, and once you're done, sorry, use the vi to open the vi corner of your editor, and then paste the code, go through it, arrange it, look through properly, and make sure you understand the codes and how it's been described. That is how you are going to do all of them one at a time. Okay, now when you are done with all these things, let me show you what this functions file also looks like. So you do your vi functions.c, func, not form. Okay, so you hit enter. Now this is for the functions file. Okay, you can look through, it's quite lengthy, so you should just take your time, copy and paste, and then look through, arrange them, then learn the codes. Just look through and learn them one step at a time. Okay, when you're done, you exit, and then you do your W shift colon and then your WQ, but I'm just using only Q because I'm just quitting, because I've already saved all these things. Now the next thing you do, you complete every other one. I'm not going to, I told you I want to make this video pretty short, so just do that for every other file, copy the codes and paste them, and then once you are done, the next thing you should do is you do your git add space dot, click enter, do your git commit space dash m space, then okay, you input update, okay, and then the last thing you should do is you run your git push to push it to your GitHub. Okay, so at this point, now that you've pushed it to your GitHub, the next thing you should do is check your collaborators by going to your GitHub page. Okay, now to check your collaborators, go to your dashboard, then you'll see your repositories all lined up here. You go to that exact repository you want to have a collaborator. This is the the one I just pushed. Okay, now to add your collaborator, all you just have to do is go to your profile. You're going to see this page when you click on your name. Go to your profile, and then you go to your repository, the you see the printf repository. This is it. Now this is what your printf repository looks like. Okay, now you come to settings. When you come to this settings page, you click on settings, and then you can see this part where it said collaborators or moderation options. You click on your collaborator, on these collaborators, and then this is where you are to add who you are collaborating with, your colleague, your partner. Okay, because this is a group project. So at this point, you just click to add. You can search the person by name, or you use the person's GitHub username. So either by name or by the GitHub username. This is the GitHub username. This is the GitHub username, just as you can see, and this is the name. So the person should send you their names or the GitHub username, and then when you're done, you add the collaborator. You select and then you add. So that's how you get done with that. Now, once you're done with this, you now go back to your task page, and then at this point you start clicking on your check code, allow it to check, and it's all going to be green for you. And congratulations, you just got that solved. So guys, if this video actually helped you get this group project solved, do well to subscribe to my channel and also like, because that's how you motivate me to do more for you guys. So we code together, we grow together, and don't forget to share so that other software engineers that are practicing as well can also see and get better as well, just like all of us. All right guys, so stay tuned, see you in the next video. Bye for now.